We are
Welcome to
live.
Live.
We are live. Happy days.
I really should get my son's xylophone out and start banging out a tune, Grease style.
That would be awesome. Yes, as we discussed, I don't play any instrument. Do you know, I did actually have trumpet lessons when I was a kid for a few years. But yeah, I didn't keep that up. So what should we play? We have many games available.
Something not Assassin's Creed.
We could. I did suggest we could dive into Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm up for that.
Wolfie?
I
No, Wolfie,
whatever
your
you feel
tweet.
like. I'm still trying to find the video.
I can never find the videos. Tell you what, Wolf, I'll copy it and I'll DM you it.
Okay, that works.
If I can find my way around. Oh, there we go. Here you go. White Wolf Whispers and said, there you go.
I want to
Does
go
that
and
work?
explore that vault that Wolfie tweeted a picture of yesterday. I think it was, or this morning.
Yeah, yeah. I actually just tweeted. I just went into another little lair area.
Ooh, and is this in AC2?
Yes, it's AC2.
Let's go back to the classic. Let's do it. Let's have half an hour or something in AC2, Declan, and then we'll mess around in something else.
Isn't it the crypt that's next to the Montegay novella?
Yeah, it's in Monteriggioni.
See, I'm curious because I heard that it wasn't on PC because PC doesn't get the same stuff as the Ezio collection due to them shutting some stuff down, like servers.
I remember going into there before, but I think it was through a like a reward, like on the Uplay or Ubisoft Connect, or I think that's how I accessed it before when I was on before Ezio Collection.
I just remember someone was discussing the Metal Guild about how like some of the servers were shut down in Assassin's Creed 2, so a lot of the DLC isn't accessible on PC.
Yeah, I
very
remember
weird.
hearing that. So we will fix that. Why is my game not filling the canvas? What's going on here? Oh, I know what it is. I'm being a muppet.
Oh, Infinity Screen.
I was messing around with the... Ah, damn it. Where is it?
Like looking in one of those mirrors in front of a mirror, and then you see
It
like
does.
of yourself.
Like when you're looking in a mirror, looking in a mirror, looking in a mirror.
And then you realise you woke up in Inception. Also, fun fact, I've just picked up a drink, being this blackcurrant juice. Totally forgot that I borrowed some of my kids' apple juice. That was a weird experience to think you're going to taste apple juice, blackcurrant, and it's apple.
Ooh,
Don't know how
yeah.
to feel. My brain's like, that's not blackcurrant. It's apple. Did that work?
I'm just tweaking the graphic settings in the game, and hopefully we'll be full screen.
We look full
There we go. There he is, look. We are in Florence. Yes, we are. Let's go. Oh, there's a bard. Now, what's the best way to get rid of a bard?
Money.
Stab them.
Stab him? Oh! Oh! Yeah, that was brutal. All right, let's cross the River Arno and go to our... Where are we going, Wolf? Oh, no, we need to get to Monteriggioni. We're in the wrong place.
Yeah, you need to. Yeah, if you're trying to get to the.
Yeah. We want to go to a fast travel point. Okay, south of the river.
See? Stab him.
I usually throw coins on the floor and then realise why I have no money left to upgrade myself. And I did not know there was fast travel in Assassin's Creed 2.
From
Through the little.
yeah.
The little travel stations.
A Viaggio.
Oh. So you're telling me I've been walking around Assassin's Creed 2 on Xbox without going to a fast travel spot without
Well,
realizing?
You can only fast travel between the different towns. You can't fast travel from one part of a city to another, I don't think.
No.
Oh, that makes sense.
So we are going to go to Monteriggioni.
Monteriggioni.
And it costs 100 florins. Okay.
And I thought our bus fares were getting
It doesn't
more
look like
expensive.
money's too much of a problem.
That is quite true. We do have plenty of money in this. This is my original AC2 save game from when I first played it a couple of years ago. And I've kept the save game. So yes, money is not an issue here.
Does Ezio want to loan me some cash?
I wish. 320,000 florins. Yeah, that would be nice. Still looks great,
You have
this
to go
game,
talk
you know.
to Claudia. Just go talk to Claudia. She'll hit you
I'm
up.
going to talk to Claudia, that's for sure. Let me just check something
Yeah,
here.
she'll hook you up.
Hey, Anna.
Okay.
That's what I do. Just knock them on
Bye,
the butt.
Anna.
Knock the bards on the butt. Oh, you guys can answer me one question because I just started Brotherhood the other night. Can you always ride horses into towns, or is that just a new thing with Brotherhood?
You can't do it in AC2, but you can do it in Brotherhood.
I was gonna say because we ride into like Montefiore on the horse, and it's like this big thing, and I'm like, I'm sure I could do that before. I'm sure, but no, I did not realize. I was gonna test it, but then I got caught up with Syndicate.
Imagine if you just took a little step there, Ezio, eh?
I will admit, even though I'm having fun playing Syndicate, I'm really struggling with the parkour system more than ever.
Oh, really? Oh, I
Yeah.
really like Syndicate's parkour.
It's just, I keep holding R2, which is like high profile, and then I run at a wall.
See, there's the door down there for the villa. Stop. I mean, for the crypt. Never mind.
No, I tell you what, your stream is about 10 seconds behind me. So I'm going to go and say hello to Claudia first, then we'll go and I'll come back to where I am, and we'll do crypt stuff.
Okay.
But first
Pretty
we
sure
need...
this is the crypt that has Dante in it as well.
There she is.
I believe it's Dante. Hi, Snicky.
Hi, Snicky.
Hi, Sneaky. I can't see you, but hi.
Salute, Claudia.
You here to look at the book?
Salute,
I'm
Claudia.
multitasking. I'm watching the stream on the same phone that I'm on the
Ooh.
Discord chat or whatever, so I
Nice.
can't see who's popping in.
So this is where you get... I've forgotten this bit. This is where you get your completion statistics. So I am 95% complete. I wonder
Wow.
what I've missed. All shops are open. All shops are level 3. All renovations have been completed.
Probably your chest.
Oh, I'm missing feathers. Of course I am. I've only got 33 of 100 feathers. That's what's holding me back. I've got... Oh, and I'm missing a weapon. So there we are. I've got 21 out of 22 weapons.
I got some really snazzy weapons with the Ezio collection, like a mythical weapon.
Mm?
Yeah, it's very weird.
Must be animus hacks, my friend.
I don't know. It doesn't. It appears in his actual villa
Ezio.
room.
Okay.
I'm gonna Google these mythical weapons while we're here.
I'm going to head back outside, and this is going to be interesting because, like I say, the stream is a few seconds behind where I am. So Wolfie's going to direct me, but I'll have to pause at each junction, and you can say left, right, straight ahead.
Go left, go right, go left.
So I'm going to go back to the building where I was, but I'm going to go down at street level.
Gotta get those feathers. I don't know. I don't think I could get the feathers. I get distracted too easily with wanting to.
Oh, I just
Jump and stab the
pickpocketed somebody.
cows.
I didn't mean to do that.
Now, the little symbol usually shows up on the map if you're able to access it, so
Do you
I
need
wonder
to...
if you need to redeem it.
As in, like, buy the map or something from a merchant or something like that,
Yeah.
you mean? Let's go
Yeah,
see.
it's like a little DLC you need to redeem on. It used to be Uplay,
Oh,
or now it's Ubisoft Connector. I don't know if it's even still accessible anymore on PC.
that's what I'm wondering, you know. So
Is it
if
Ezio
I...
Crypt? I'm looking at Ezio Crypt PC because I think it's one of the 2 DLCs that was removed.
See, there's no option through...
It's over to your right.
From the high street, you mean?
So if you're looking at the map, oh, I see. You're going out to
Just one sec. I just
Ubisoft
want to
Connect.
see, yeah, if there's anything else. So the only edition that I have available as a PC player is the standard edition. And I wonder, like you said, is there a DLC or something that's not available on PC?
I know how to figure this out. How to spell? Does anyone know how to spell auditory? I am very dyslexic.
AUDITORE.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Worst part in life is enjoying reading, but you can't actually spell.
You do some Googling, Declan. Wolfie, do you want to direct me? Do I walk down this side road here?
Okay, so go to the map first.
Go to the map.
I need to see where you are.
Yep.
Okay, so right now Ezio is facing. Walk in the direction that Ezio is currently facing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, walk straight.
Okay.
Okay. I'm waiting for the audio to catch up here.
Yeah, no worries. No worries. We're just going to
Okay.
watch the NPCs walking in their little loops for a minute.
I know he was talked about it with. Trying to
Okay,
find.
so in that little courtyard, turn to the right
Mm-hmm.
and walk towards that little house with the.
The studded door with the
Yep, walk to the right.
yeah.
Yep, walk towards that little house.
Okay. They've got the hay carts to the right of it. Busy town
Okay,
is
stop.
Monteriggioni. Yep.
Okay.
Walk
I've got
towards
it.
the stairs. Walk
Towards the
towards
stairs.
those stairs.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Problem.
Go on.
So this is from Six Keys and Assassinus, or from the Mentors Guild. Six Keys did put, is the auditory vault still available? I thought they removed it. Depends on which version you have. On PC, it's permanently gone.
Shock.
Then Shadow Market,
Oh.
but whoa, like the vault where you get the inscriptions
Yep.
by Dominic Auditore.
Turn to the right.
It's that
Yes.
secret door, yeah, with the shield.
Yep.
So
That
open
should
it.
be sparkly if you can get in it.
Sadly, no.
So on the Assassin's Creed 2 Steam forum, a Ubisoft developer did put any unlockable content within Ubisoft Connect will be disabled. However, DLC which is downloaded and installed will still be accessible. So essentially, on PC, with you having just Assassin's Creed 2,
Yeah,
any DLC is permanently deleted for good.
yeah.
The only way to get it is through the Ezio collection,
That's a shame.
which not only is a shame, is a dick move by Ubisoft.
You're not wrong. Why? I don't get why you would release a feature or an expansion and then at some point later make it unavailable.
It's
Doesn't
to
make
do
any
with the
sense.
servers, which Six Keys did actually touch upon. Apparently, when Assassin's Creed 2 launched, it had a really bad DRM issue, which means it had to always be online,
Ah,
which is very news to me because I didn't know Assassin's Creed 2 had an always online feature. So I'm wondering with PC, because the DRM issue was PC. I'm just trying to find the source she shared with us.
yeah.
So here we go. Yeah, Assassin's Creed 2 DRM, which a lot of people were getting booted out of Assassin's Creed 2 PC edition because it couldn't connect to the Ubisoft Game Launcher. So when it couldn't get connect to the game launcher or check for updates, it would just shut the game down.
Oh,
So
brilliant.
I'm wondering, because the Ezio collection was pulled from that game launcher and just follows Uplay, which was then evolved to this new Connect or whatever it is. Whereas this game probably is still attached to the old DRM server. When they pulled it, they just deleted all the DLC,
Which is
unless you installed it.
so frustrating.
But then again, it's frustrating because PC doesn't have the Ezio collection,
True.
but PC has a director's cut of Assassin's Creed 1 that console people don't have.
That's true. It has the extra content, doesn't it? The extra mission types. It's one thing I don't understand. This is the things I've only learned in the last couple of years. It's just how bizarre and mixed Ubisoft's kind of release and remaster strategy is. Why do they only release certain things on? I can't believe it's that difficult just to release the same game with the same content on every platform. You know, it's so bizarre. Oh, I didn't make it. Never mind.
You both do have consoles though, so you can get the Ezio collection.
That is
and
true.
Replay it.
That is true.
Which is what I'm doing on Xbox, which is good.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying the Ezio collection.
Yeah,
not
it's a
good
lot
at
of fun. I'm replaying it on Switch.
Oh yes, you bought
I played
the.
it on. Yeah. I played it on Xbox. I played it on PS. Now I'm playing it on Switch.
I will admit, Assassin's Creed 2 Discovery on the. I don't know if it worked on the DS Lite or was it the DSi. I think I had the DSi XL, so I know it worked on there.
Yeah.
It was actually one of the best DS games out there.
I think I need to check the thing. There's a channel I subscribe to, Farland's Design Den, and he does game reviews. He's a game designer who used to work for Ubisoft, and now works for another company. And he's very slowly kind of working through all of the Assassin's Creed games, plus other franchises, and giving them kind of a professional design review. And I think it's either Bloodlines or Discovery, one of those two mobile games that he ranks as one of the sort of the highest, would you say, best designed of the entire franchise, which is quite interesting.
I'd say Discovery. Discovery is good. Even though I don't know if you guys have heard, but there was massive Ubisoft debate over Discovery being canon and not canon.
Okay. That's the one. Is that the one that tells the story of Ezio's journey through Spain, or is that Bloodlines?
Yeah.
I always forget which one is
That
which.
one's Discovery, I believe.
Okay.
And with the Assassin's Creed movie, Ubisoft tried to pull a fast one and say, hang on a minute, this now makes Assassin's Creed Discovery non-canon.
Yeah.
But the wiki fellas...
Did they find a way of sort of meshing the
I think
two
it was the
together?
wiki fellas or something like that, actually fought back. I'm actually, hang on a minute, no, everything that happens in the movie doesn't decanonize what Ezio did.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
not canon. And then they had to double back and say, actually, no, you're right. Discovery is now canon when it wasn't canon, and then it was canon. So technically it's not canon, which is why in the mobile game Ezio is in it, meeting Aguilera. Just because I think it's Ubisoft trying to make that nod, like, yes, we knew we decanonized the DS game, but we had to make it canon because of the forum was like, you guys did wrong.
I think this all comes back to the lack of a lore master.
Just
Yep.
hire. You know what? Ubisoft should just pay me and you.
Oh,
I'm a
not me.
podcast.
I'm a complete muppet when it comes to this stuff, I tell you.
You should just pay us too. You know, we do our podcast. We get other guests on board to teach us law, and
Oh, jeez.
Ubisoft's getting like, and then we'll get sued because Declan will try and find a way to make Project Olympius 100% canon for werewolves. Just like an idiot.
Declan, we wouldn't let you do that. We wouldn't let you get sued.
Everyone in the community is like, oh my god, Declan's just made, I don't know, a hedgehog of Eden that turns people into werewolves canon.
A
Yes.
hedgehog of Eden.
Yes,
oh
I
my
do.
god.
I did that and what? Or bring back saber-tooth tigers.
Uh,
Oh,
I can't believe we're talking about saber-toothed tigers again.
I have to use... Everybody has now heard the Derby episode, right?
yep, I have.
Can we all just now please agree that Darby's agreeing that saber-tooth tigers may exist alongside Isu is the best thing to happen with Isu. And now, I may be young and not know this, but He-Man comes to mind.
He-Man.
It's one of the silliest things.
It is one of the silliest things, but put it this way, I'm gonna Google this because I have to really do this. So, He-Man, which I loved He-Man when I was a kid.
While you're Googling that, I just want to say I've never noticed this before, but the vault we are
The
in
ocular.
now... Say again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's,
The ocular thingy.
yeah, it's the same as the Pantheon in Rome. The same
Yeah.
structure to the ceiling, and then, yeah, the open... What did you call it? The ocular. It's
Yeah,
cool.
I don't think I've ever noticed that either.
Yeah, it's awesome. Nice little
Okay, so-
discovery.
I found what I'm Googling just because I'm in a very silly mood tonight.
Okay.
Right, so I'm opening the image bigger. So He-Man has a saber-tooth tiger pet, right? Isu could have saber-tooth tigers living on them.
True. The
He-Man
time
has
does
a
work.
sword where he goes, I have the power. Sword of Eden. Increase his physical strength. Canon.
Oh.
He-Man was an Isu. Boom.
Well, I think that's it, mate.
Our childhood was based off an Isu person with a sword of Eden and a pet saber-tooth tiger. People are gonna
See,
realize-
AC was in your blood long before you even knew it.
What? Hang on a minute, Declan. You surely are not old enough to know the original He-Man, the animated cartoon.
What are you trying to say?
That you're a young gentleman. That's what I'm trying to say. I watched
am-
He-Man when I was a kid.
I am 27.
Ah,
And
yeah,
I remember watching.
you are getting
the
old,
19
mate. It's true.
I remember watching the 1980 cartoon of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Wow.
And the only reason I know that is one of my first foster carers only had VHS. And
Okay.
all they used to give me when I was sick was just their old childhood cartoons, which was just Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from the early 90s and 80s, the original He-Man, some very old Batman from the 80s, Krang, I remember Krang, which was
Mm.
So even though I'm 27, I grew up on a generation of watching 80s stuff when I was about 8 years old.
Oh,
I
fair
think my
enough.
very first Disney film
Fair
was from the
enough,
80s as well. No, it was 1940s Snow White.
The early Disney films always slightly terrified me. I'm going to be
Oh,
honest. There's
yes.
something about their style. I
Black
always remember
Cauldron.
Pinocchio when he gets swallowed by the whale. That terrified me as a kid. Can't tell you why, but it
It's-
did.
For me, it was the scene where they all turn into donkeys.
Oh yeah,
That gave
Yeah.
me nightmares for weeks.
man, those kids' films are weird. It's a wonder we didn't all grow up strange.
I think I did.
Who said we didn't?
Well, good point.
I remember watching Black Cauldron and I just wanted to like cry myself to sleep.
Yeah, that's a pretty dark movie.
I don't know
Yeah,
that one. That's a Disney one, is it?
Yeah, from the
Yeah.
1985. See, again, I am 8 years old watching films from the 80s. And the one that I won't watch now, and you're all going to call me sad, but I can't watch it without having traumatic flashbacks. Never ending story.
Ooh, yeah. That's yeah.
That
I'm with
We've
you there,
seen
mate.
that once. Yeah, I don't remember very much of it at all.
I watched that when I was ill once, and 6 years old. It was the same year I watched Eight-Legged Freaks and got arachnophobia from it. And I've never been able to watch the film again, even as an adult. It's
Yeah.
just
Yeah, I know what you mean. There's some
terrifying.
weird stuff in that film.
In the 80s, people were just, not to sound rude, but high as anything.
Wow. Yeah, definitely some weird stuff going on in the 80s.
The best thing from the 80s is David Bowie's Labyrinth.
Oof, that terrified me as well. I could never really look at David Bowie after watching that film because he frightened me. I was frightened of everything when I was a kid. I'm going to be honest with you.
I like how me and James both have practically watched some of the same stuff, and yet he was probably like turning into his teens as I was watching it.
Probably. Yep. We should do something. I'm just messing around in Monteriggioni, but we should do something. What should we do? It's a shame we can't go into the vault.
I really think it's a douche move.
It is. It is.
Yeah, since you've already completed everything, you might want to maybe pick something else because there's really not much you can do.
No.
And this is where we see the inner workings of James's computer.
Well,
Quick, everyone, get screen grabs.
You're wearing the pizza cape.
That pizza.
we could. I did suggest we could just do a bit of Horizon Zero Dawn, seeing as that was made available on PC a year and a half or so ago. But look what else I've got in my my library here in Steam, Wolfie. Oh, there it is. Oh, look at that, the stats. Apparently I've played 17 hours of The Witcher. I don't believe that at all.
You have The Witcher 3.
I do. Have you played The Witcher, Declan?
I've got The Witcher 3. I may have to re-download it because I've just realised last night when my Game Pass runs out, all I can really play is Assassin's Creed.
Ah.
I need something different of an Assassin's Creed to play. But for me, I don't actually enjoy The Witcher 3 as much as I enjoy Witcher 2.
Really?
I just always prefer The Witcher 2's story. It was really well done, even though there was no jump button, which really annoyed the hell out of me.
Blimey, this game is 2015. I didn't realise.
And it looks blooming good. Like, the game is impressive as hell, I won't lie. Even though I struggle with it, it's still impressive as hell.
That was weird. I've lost my mouse cursor. Oh, it's because I've got my controller plugged in. I don't want to use controller.
Is this the game in your edition with Hearts of Stone and Blood of Wine?
I'm going to say yes.
Looks like it.
I've never tried Hearts of Stone or Blood of Wine. Apparently Blood and Wine's going to be really good.
They are really good. Hearts of Stone is really good, has a really good story. Blood and Wine is just a lot of fun. It's a whole different map. Whole different,
Is that the one that
Whole
takes
new
place
region.
in...
good song.
I've got to turn the sound down.
Tell you what, I think I may have to install The Witcher 3 again now.
Look how gorgeous that is.
It does look amazing. A 2015 game, and it looks incredible.
But there's no photo mode.
There are on PC, my friend,
You've got mods, that's cheap.
with mods. Yeah, I've just started using the mods, the photo mode mods for Horizon Zero Dawn. That has a photo mode, but with the mods, there's so much more you can do, and it's pretty stunning.
Blood and Wine is the best one, Snicky says. I heard you can
Okay.
skip the main game and just play the DLC.
How do I...
I'm may do that one day just for fun.
Am I still in White Orchard? Yes, I am.
You are still in White Orchard, yeah.
Prepare to leave
Maybe-
White Orchard with Vesemir. Okay. Oh, I've got to
I
go
like
this way.
Vesemir.
It's
So who-
cool.
Who else is excited then for The Witcher 4?
Ugh, I'm beyond.
I'm trying not to get excited because I don't know anything about it, just know it's in development, but I am pretty excited to see where they go with it. Are they going to continue a new story for Geralt, or will they do something?
No,
Good question.
I don't know. I think they've already said before that they're not going to, continue on with Geralt. So
Hmm.
there's speculation is all over the place. It's either it's going to be a new game with Ciri, it's going to be something a little earlier with Vesemir, or they might go way far back in the golden days of Witchers. So who knows?
Okay.
Golden Days won't be quite good, because I know I've only read one Witcher novel I still need to collect, it, The Last Wish. And there seems to be a lot of great lore before
Oh,
Geralt's
yeah.
time.
Yep.
Like stuff like apparently
How
is
do I
it
walk?
that the world was never used to have monsters, and it's just like it came from a parallel dimension or something.
There we go.
Yeah. Conjunction of the spheres is when all the monsters came to this world.
To be honest, I think a game that actually explored the conjunction of spheres would be pretty cool.
Mhm.
Just the fallout, everyone's just chilling around and bump. Oh, no. There's now monsters.
I just
About,
love the fact that the game puts a little icon above the cat so that I know it's a cat.
Cat, yes.
That's
And-
great.
And goose. When you see
Yeah,
goose, it's his
yeah.
name.
All right, let's talk to Vesemir. See what we're doing. We killed a dragon. I remember doing that. Oh, Arsh is here. Hello, Arsh.
The griffin.
Yeah.
Oh, the griffin, not a dragon. Gotcha.
There's everything
Yeah,
in the
Geralt
Witcher except
doesn't-
dragons.
Yeah, Garrett doesn't usually kill dragons. You're gonna want the volume on.
Right, I turned it down so
What are you
that
guys up to?
Currently streaming The Witcher 3.
Oh, streaming? Nice.
Yep.
I'll buy some
Nice.
provisions for the journey.
So yes,
I'm at work right now.
you're live on the internet, my friend.
We should stay out of
Ye-
just this
Yeah, I saw like you guys were on, so I'm like, hey, what's up? I just wanted to come in and say hi.
Yeah, it's all good, mate. It's all good. But you're at work right now, are you?
Yeah. I'm gonna go, but it's good to talk to you guys.
Yeah, it's nice to hear your voice.
Hey,
Yep.
Arsh.
Hey, Wolfie, how are you?
Good.
Nice. I'm thinking, I'm guessing you love the podcast with Darby.
With Darby, yes, it was very, very good. The guys did really well. I'm really proud of them.
Oh, you guys did so awesome, man. I was listening to it at work yesterday, and I'm like, oh my God, like, it was so cool to know that AC4 was actually a DLC at first. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that was a good bit.
Yeah, that was a good bit. Your I think it was 15 minutes of like quick questions that you asked.
Mm.
That was interesting too. You guys asked some really good questions. Yeah.
You know what it means.
I want to talk about it, but I'm at work, so I'll see you guys later. Okay.
No worries. We'll do a follow-up episode another time, mate, and we can talk more. But yeah, good to speak to you.
Good to speak to you too. Where's Declan?
I'm here, always here.
Oh, hello, Declan.
Hey,
What's up?
dude.
What's up? All right. All right. Bye, guys.
See you soon.
dude.
Bye.
Later.
They won't back down now.
So Anna says, "I wish The Witcher had a photo mode." Yeah, absolutely. And Sneaky
Yes,
says,
me
"Geralt's
too.
story is done now." What am
Yeah.
I doing? Am I fighting? How does the combat work in this game? I'm guessing it's just mash left click to do stuff. Yeah. Okay.
I always have it, and I know it's like a really like a cheesy mode to do it, but how it auto switches the weapon sphere. So if you meet monsters, it automatically
he'll-
pull out silver instead of steel.
Oh, okay.
Just start swinging. You're in a really tight space, so just start swinging.
Mm.
There you go.
Be gone.
Swing like
And
no
don't
one
ever
wants
come
in.
back.
I wouldn't mind the game with Siri, because I think you play as Siri further along,
So much
in
for not
Witcher
getting
3,
involved. Come on,
and she's
let's
pretty strong.
So Sneaky says Geralt's story is done. So is that it within the game story? They said that Geralt's story is over, or was that something that CD Projekt Red said after they released the game? We're not doing any more Geralt.
Yeah, it was an interview with of somebody at CD Projekt Red.
Okay,
I don't remember who, but yeah, somebody has said that Geralt's story is done,
gotcha.
or they've done as much with his story that they were going to do, and the next game, whatever it was going to be something else entirely.
Mm.
I love the music in this scene.
To be honest, I've always loved the presence Yennefer creates.
Yes.
Whenever she walks in, you know that like she's such an important character that you do not want to mess with.
Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined
sorry.
we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
He didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian
I
escort.
think I may actually download this now.
Don't get me
actually.
wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see
My
you.
partner's on the Xbox, I just quickly put controller on.
Let's
And
talk
I
The
shall
Witcher.
provide it. In Vizima.
To be honest, I've always had a little guilty pleasure for The Witcher. It's one of those games like you can't not stop
Spent the
playing.
last
It's
6
just kind of
months in the
addictive.
saddle. Haven't seen you for 2 years. Can we take a moment to...
Sadly,
Although I
we
still
cannot.
miss The Witcher 2's Dead
Someone
Kings. Like,
awaits you, Geralt.
they had one of the best
Someone who
intro
doesn't
trailers
like to be kept
ever.
waiting.
On the pirate ship.
Emperor
Oh,
Emir
okay.
Emrys.
It had a
Yeah,
really
that almost that cost them a pretty penny to make that, and it almost ended up
There are a number among that
putting
group,
them under.
or as I remember,
Oh, really? The
Sarge
cost of
Sheridan
developing the
Yeah.
game. Right.
Yep,
Now
the
he wishes to
trailer.
make you an offer.
It was
Kind
brought
one
out
can't
for
refuse.
the
I didn't.
kind of like the enhanced version.
Mm.
I think I must have got the enhanced because the version I got had a card sleeve over the case, and it was
Fine.
2 discs,
Guess
one
I'm
for main
willing to
game
hear
and one
him
for
out.
The
multiplayer.
Emperor of Nilfgaard
Even though I
Lord of
really didn't
Latina,
understand
Ebbing
the
and
multiplayer of The
Gamera.
Witcher, so I
Sovereign of
never used it.
Nazaire and Vicovaro will feel honored, I'm sure.
I think it was.
What
I'm
about
gonna
you?
have to Google this.
That's
now.
Going the
multiplayer.
opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's
There's no
invitation
multiplayer.
mentioned me.
That's what I'm
Besides,
thinking.
I've
Was
got
it
things to
multiplayer or
do
was it
that
someone
care
else?
more.
No, it had to have been
Yeah,
something
I
else.
remember. Thanks for your help,
It was with
Vesemir.
Witcher
See
2.
you soon.
What was the second disc for Witcher 2 Dead
How's your
Kings?
horse? Swift?
Because I know Xbox 360 had a lot of issues with
I'd
2
like to be back
discs,
behind some thick city
but I don't know if it was
walls
like some
as
kind of
soon as
arena
possible.
mode, or something else.
I know the beginning of Witcher 2, there is an arena mode, but it's really more of a like the tutorial, and you do the little battle, and it kind of helps you determine what difficulty you should play the game on.
Oh, that's interesting.
Probably what I'm thinking it was, because I know, because that only comes with the enhanced edition, which is the one I must have got. But this is back when. So it came out. I played it in 2013.
Oh,
So
that's
yeah.
absolute filth, isn't it?
No. That is
So
not how you recently-
it. I will admit it's a long time. I know it was on
Knowing you, it
2
was probably
discs, which is
filthy.
very strange at the time. But like Assassin's
Just the
Creed
beginning.
3 was on 2 discs as well.
But then,
Do I remember you saying, Declan, that you lost one of the discs for a while?
Yeah.
So you could only play Haytham's segment, is that right?
Yeah. The Haven segment was on 1 disc for some reason.
Right.
From what I remember. But yes, it seems that I'm thinking of the arena mode, not an actual multiplayer.
Okay.
So I feel kind of stupid.
Something graphically going wrong with his hair there.
it was a bit kind of 90 degrees, wasn't it? Sort of sticking out.
But yes, the CGI trailer was. I don't understand what the CGI trailer was about, but it was intense.
For Witcher 2?
Yeah, Like,
Yeah, Letho has been hired to kill kings. So that little trailer was just about him getting on board the ship and killing Demovan, I think it was. I don't remember.
been
Well, I'm
literally
heading
way
towards a
too
big
long.
city. Where am I going?
I know it was.
Yep.
I know you can get it on Xbox Series X, the Dead Kings, but I don't know if it's like the enhanced edition or if it's just the normal one. I just saw it was on sale the other day and I was like, oh, £2. Should pick it up. Which two Dead Kings?
Son of Kings.
Series X.
So now you're going to Vizima.
I think I'm in a bath. Yes, I am.
Oh, again with the lag here, I'm
Yeah.
I'm on the loop.
Yeah.
So apparently, yes, on the Xbox, for backwards compatibility, it's the enhanced edition of Two King,
Think of your cares.
Assassin
man,
of Kings.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title.
Sorry, I now know what I'm going to save up to buy.
That's another one for the list, Declan.
My list is growing, like literally my list today is sell my kidneys to buy Forza 5,
Okay.
Halo, Lego Harry Potter because Lego Harry Potter is just hilarious, Elden Ring,
Oh,
Dark
Elden
Souls
Ring. Okay,
3,
yeah.
Hogwarts Legacy and Tiny Tina,
Oof.
and now The
What's
Witcher
wrong
2
with my
because
beard? I always thought it added to my dignity.
The Witcher 2.
I told myself I wouldn't buy any games this year. And then when I played Last of Us, I had to buy Last of Us Part 2. And that's the only game I'm buying this year.
I'm a little while. Fine.
Well,
I can't bring myself to play 2. I just can't do it.
Now, why is that? I'm curious.
Oh, I'm not going to spoil it for you.
Okay. But you haven't played it?
No. But I know a big spoiler.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah. I think when I'm done with Horizon, that will be my next game.
He a barber too?
to be honest,
I love the first game too much. I just
Understood.
can't. Yeah.
I've never played the first game because it wasn't on Xbox, but it's meant to be very good.
Oh, it's amazing.
Indeed,
That's a hell of an experience.
The first game, the last of Us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
never
and-
completed it.
and like you said, it is an experience. It's love that game.
Yeah.
I'll,
Wild Hunt killed them.
to be honest, the only game that I never actually enjoyed that much on PlayStation, I played up 6 hours of it, and I know I'm gonna get lynched, is Spider-Man.
Frankly, I
Played
don't
it.
give a damn.
I couldn't get into it. There was like no problems with it, with the game itself. I just couldn't get into it or enjoy
Which one though? There've been many Spider-Man games, haven't there?
it. The one Insomniac did, the one that everyone says is like the best Spider-Man game, and I'm there like, I didn't like it.
Is that Miles Morales?
No, it's the one before Miles Morales.
Ah, okay.
I to try that one.
Okay.
I don't know, it's just one of those games I just couldn't enjoy, like God of War. As well, PlayStation
I mean,
fans are
I
just
have
like,
said this before. I have played this game that we are looking at right now. I think I've started. This is my second time of starting it, and I just don't know. It just didn't work for me. But what I think the problem is I just wasn't paying enough attention, so I'm missing all the details.
Yeah.
And I am reliably informed that I will love this game. So I definitely will give it another proper go.
Possibly have told you that.
Anna says she's enjoying it still, Wolfie. I think that's for Last of Us Part 2, is it, Anna? You're enjoying it?
Yeah. I know. Yeah, she's playing that. In the room here where you can pick the clothes, you can take all the outfits if you want.
Ooh.
And yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know.
Is there a... Oh, Witcher senses a V. Just for fun. What is it? Oh, there's different interactable things.
Yeah, Witcher senses. I use that a lot because I loot everything when I'm in
Oh.
these games. Nothing
Yep.
goes unlooted.
If it's not nailed down, it's
much.
being taken. That's exactly
it's
how I
mine.
play these games.
You know, I barely use the witch sense because I don't like the fishbowl effect.
Oh, I'd forgotten this bit. And every time there's a candle, I just have to do it for the little animation.
Yep. Yep, you gotta light it.
Oh, I'd forgotten that.
Declan, you can turn the fishbowl effect off.
I knew.
Yeah,
Ooh,
you
I might
can.
have to do
You
that.
can. Yeah, you can have the Witcher senses without the fishbowl effect. Poof,
Oh,
poof.
that'll be part of it because I do think it's very useful, and I do have some quite fun. Just if it's not nailed down, I'm stealing it. I think my first home in Skyrim was literally just random junk. I picked up like cheese, books,
Yeah,
all.
'cause you can sell it. You can sell all that. It's a good way to make some extra money.
Well, when I re-download the game, I know what I'm doing.
Is it available for you as part of Game Pass, Declan?
No, I bought it because it was on sale from £35 to £8.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
And I was supposed to be saving up for Harry Potter, but I was like, you know what, I've got £15 saved up, I'll quickly buy the Witcher.
Yeah.
And then when I got back to £15, I was like, Syndicate's on sale for £8. So I bought Syndicate, and now I'm back to £1
cool. I
saving
can take
for
all
Harry
of
Potter.
this, like Wolfie said. Oop,
The-
didn't mean to do
the,
that. I tapped jump instead of interact.
Now
Hang
the
on.
video locked up on my end here. It's just let me pause. Try to.
Oh, that's a shame. So
I
I
did
can.
not know we
What
could.
else? What else can I loot? I can talk to Emir's Chamberlain.
I did not know we could loot all the outfits.
Yeah, you can take all three.
Oh, see,
It feels like the sort of thing that in these games would be a choice, but yeah, you can loot all of them. That's cool.
loot it.
You can take them all.
I love this. I think this part is one of the best parts. Is the opening mission because the sass these people have on them with Geralt is hilarious.
Get dressed and talk to the Chamberlain. What happens if I talk to the Chamberlain without getting dressed? I presume he'll just have a go at me and say, get dressed.
He will. Yeah.
Yes. A towel wrapped around one's waist is not fitting attire. Okay. So, let's see how a Muppet gets on with the controls. I'm guessing I for inventory. Yes, okay. How do I... do you know... Look, I know like everything, you get used to it. But I do find the many, many menus in this game baffling.
So you just click on the whichever one you wear, and you should get a prompt to equip it.
Oh my god, that's so dumb. Yeah, I'm being dumb, I mean. There we go. Elegant courtier's something. Doublet. Well, doesn't he look smart? No gloves? Oh, you can still put the bath towel. You can mix and match the bath towel with the... Anyway, let's be serious. Okay. All right. I think we're good.
Yeah, I'm now currently
some
downloading The
shoes.
Witcher.
Did I put shoes on? I did. They're pretty cool shoes.
Now you look like you're wearing a kilt.
It does. It does. Yeah.
Just need a plaid.
Oh god, yeah.
A bit of Dirk as well, and we're going to let it on the fight of Hippogriff.
That's what would satisfy me. But tough.
And they say
So we were in White
clothes.
Orchard and we rode all the way to Nilfgaard. Okay.
So what now? Powder my nose.
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
I'm not some
Isn't
boor.
some parts of this
I
game
know how to
are
bow.
brutal if you don't know where you're going.
Hmm.
I think I wandered into like some hyenas, wild dogs nests, and got one-shotted.
On a street corner.
Yeah.
The Emperor of
It's like
Nilfgaard.
in Witcher 2 with the Neckers.
Please watch.
Oh yeah.
You wander into a cave and
Hand flat,
yeah, you can get
head down,
wrecked pretty
chin
quickly.
to chest. The
Because there wasn't.
gentleman will rehearse.
I really don't think there was a jump button back in Witcher 2, if I'm wrong correctly. And you couldn't even jump out the way sometimes. Now, can James master the bow?
Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned
Do
to
you know what?
expect less
This
of him.
assistant to the Emperor can piss off.
Were you paying
The
attention?
gentleman will address the
I
Emperor
was.
only
I
with
was.
respect and using
I
the
believe I
appropriate
passed the
title.
test.
I think I fail
I see
all the
gentleman is in
time.
mood for jests.
And most of the time I am
Yeah,
paying
he
attention.
He just says some little snarky comment. It's really not a big deal.
Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect.
And you can actually, well, I won't say anything.
I want to throw him out the window sometimes.
Oh, nice hats.
Yeah. The little winged helmets.
Remind me of the Valkyrie helmets.
No, no. No mythology here.
Not sensible. Well, you play. You can't play Witcher 3 without getting into mythology. There's hippogriffs, there's werewolves, there's magic.
Your Imperial Majesty.
Don't bow, don't bow, don't bow.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You have the choice. You can not bow here.
I never bow.
I chose to bow.
I am Geralt of Rivia. You can bow to me.
I'm assuming, I don't know whether all of the decisions are consequential or not, but I'm assuming all the decisions add up to different endings.
We're friends.
There are some big decisions that lead to the endings. Yes.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. The Emperor here is voiced by Charles Dance.
What?
Yep. Game of Thrones. He was Tywin.
And she's in danger.
Tywin Lannister.
My God, the voice, of course it is.
You will find her.
I totally forgot who Tywin Lannister was. I've never watched Game of Thrones.
Ah, okay.
30?
He has a very distinctive voice.
I have read the book.
She trusts me.
Then got bored by the fourth book.
So tell me why you were looking for her.
Look at that face.
The Witcher books, you mean?
No, the Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
I read the first one, but damn, they're long. Sorry, I've got the patience.
I got up to the fourth book, and then I did not understand the first two chapters of the fourth book, so I just took it back to the charity shop for a more interesting read.
Save your generosity for those whose homes your armies have razed. I'll do it for Ciri, not for your gold.
Your motives do not interest me. Only results.
So here the Emperor is telling Geralt that Ciri has been found, or Ciri has been seen. So he wants to hire Geralt to go find her and bring her to him. There you go. I'll do it for Ciri, but not for your gold.
Absolutely.
Follow me, if the gentleman pleases. Please keep close. There are many honorable guests in the palace, whom the gentleman
disgusts
need not bother.
Ooh, these people. Okay, let's go.
Do you know who you're talking to, soldier? I'm Herivard II, Prince of Elander. Not only am I made to wait here like some supplicant.
Ja, nee. Raadsliden enigt es tun es saur an neen vaart.
Where am I doing? Oh, I'm following the Chamberlain. That's right.
You're supposed to be following him, yes, but
Yeah.
you can
I'm getting
you can veer
distracted.
off and go loot, and there's actually a little secret area outside, and
Oh, tell us more. How do I get outside?
yeah, there's a little teeny little secret area which actually has a little Easter egg to the very first Witcher game.
Can I go out the main door here? Let's see.
You can wander pretty much anywhere.
Right. Don't want to follow the Chamberlain.
So in the original Witcher 3 trailer, this throne room, Geralt is seen approaching the Emperor in this throne room. And from my understanding, it was the actual scene in the game was cut. So we see it in the trailer, but not. Yeah, we don't see the scene play out in the game. But this is the throne room.
Are we in Novigrad, are we?
No, this is Vizima.
Right. Oh, yes, yes, yes. How do I climb? Oh, E to climb. Okay. Don't mind me. Just exploring.
You okay?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Don't worry, apple juice is killing me off.
It's very bad for you, fruit juice, mate.
How did he die? He drank juice. And people say 5 a day is good for you. Then again, it's spring and I'm starting to die by plants, so yay. So if anyone gives me a daffodil, it's not a compliment, it's a threat.
So there's a guy out here that you can play a game of Gwent with, and then this is also where the little secret area is.
Okay. I don't. Before I follow the Chamberlain further, then I shall have a little explore.
There's not too much you can explore, but if you go to the right. Yeah, go back down into the yard and go over there to the right. I think it's over there.
Okay.
Through
here, through these open.
Yeah, go down to the grass.
Yep. There's 2 Nilfgaardian ladies talking who do not want to be disturbed.
We've no need for the gentleman's escort.
Yeah, but over there in the corner. If you go into, let's see, it might not be this corner. No, it's down in the grass.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm dealing with the lag.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So I'm in.
At some point in one of the corners. If you hit Eagle Vision. Oh my god, your Witcher senses.
Yep, I'm with you.
If you do your Witcher senses, you'll see like a little red red brick that you can interact with.
Okay, let's have a little explore, see what we can find.
I'm not gonna play The Witcher 3 and just keep calling it Eagle Vision.
I know, I just did the same thing.
If I'm on it tomorrow and I'm like, oh, let's do some Eagle Vision, I'm like, no, I know where I got that from.
Witcher senses? I know, I do it all.
So who did it first? Assassin's Creed or The Witcher?
Assassin's Creed came out, the original ones came out in 2007.
I don't see anything glowing in Witcher senses.
Yeah, it's in the corner. It's in one of the corners. I think it's over.
That door is glowing, but that's not what we want.
Well, look to the left. Oh, sorry.
I'll go back to the ladies, and you direct me from the ladies. There we go. That is a spectacular hat.
There's no need for the gentleman's escort.
We have no need for the gentleman's escort.
Okay, so you're back to the ladies now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So over there behind him to behind the lady who's sitting down.
Yep.
Go to
Okay.
that corner.
Okay. I'm going to call it Eagle Vision. There's nothing showing up. Oh, there it is. There it is. Glows bright red if you open your
Yeah,
eyes.
it's red.
Let's see what happens.
But there's a little note in there that is a reference to the first Witcher game.
It's opened a little passageway.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Old letter.
This is wild. I've never noticed this before.
How do I guess inventory? Nope. How do I read my letter?
Yeah, you
No.
have to go to inventory. Usually when you loot a letter, it'll give you the option right then and there to read it.
Yeah, I can't open my inventory at the moment. Nope, tab just brings up your spells. Okay, I've got limited
So-
access at the moment to commands, I
You
guess because I'm
probably need
locked.
to go get your stuff from the Chamberlain.
Yeah.
You can read it once you get the. And then the only other thing to do in this courtyard, there's a guy in here that you can play Gwent with.
In the courtyard? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it might not be until after you can change your clothes.
Gotcha.
There's a Nilfgaardian nobleman that you can play Gwent with.
Oh, who's this?
Yes? Then transcribe it. The true authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchant.
Go in
Okay.
those doors.
Oh, there's Yennefer.
Geralt,
Mhm.
tunic. You look positively smashing.
Dying to take it off.
Yeah, you don't get your stuff until
I'd
you talk to
consider
him.
that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to. Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
So they're our agents now? My, you've clearly settled in quick.
Geralt, don't twist my words. I know who Emir is. He started this war and its bloodshed. He had my friends killed. But I haven't any other choice. So please, let's not belabor the pros and cons and instead focus on finding Ciri. All right?
Right. Emir said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe.
Well, Jesus really got you
What happened yesterday?
choked up.
How did they track us down?
Because of me.
Oh, I think I'm just falling
You
sleepy.
see,
I don't
I've
sleep.
spent
I'm
months
like
searching
fat.
for Ciri. Using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it. Perhaps even find
This must take place... No, when does this take place then? Because at the end of the books, they kind of disappear to another
I've sensed them on my trail.
Yeah, the
and
games
realm,
are
plane or something.
five.
not for you and Emir's
Yeah, the games are
soldiers, they'd have
5
gotten
years
where they
after
are.
the events of the last
I
book.
can't risk another encounter
Okay.
like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt, before the Wild Hunt does.
So where's Ciri been seen exactly?
In two places, Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first step. Ask for a merchant.
Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads.
One of the Emperor's
Okay.
agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords? Secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun, your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconformed reports, rumors.
I mean, of course,
They
Jennifer has a
never
properly
help our
spoken
mutual
English accent.
Of course she does.
Triss Merrigan. Apparently she's got a cozy
Triss.
flat on the main square.
Sure, she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
And Trish speaks with an American
I shall sail for
accent.
Skellige.
Does
There was a
she?
magic explosion
Interesting.
there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do
Well,
with
what
this.
kind of American accent? There
I'll
are
be
many.
Cairtrold. Join me there once you've learned something.
Alright, it's enough talky. Let's get on with stuff.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not
So
gonna
basically, Yen is telling
I'll
him
go on
that
horseback,
Ciri's
so
been
things
seen in a
change.
couple of different places, and it's kind of setting you up for
You really look
you can
quite
do
dashing in
Velen, you
black
can do
velvet.
Novigrad, or you can go to
Think so?
Skellige. So it's
Yeah.
basically
Some of my
setting
armor
you up
lined
for
with it. Good luck,
the
Yen.
next however many hours of your
If you wish to learn what's happened
adventures.
while you and
Gotcha.
Vesemir roam the wilderness,
And I guess it's
talk
open
to
now, is it? I
Ambassador
can choose
Varge,
where I want to go
that's him
first.
over there.
Yeah,
Geralt,
once you
I know
leave
it's war time,
Vizima,
but
you'll
try
be
not to
taken
a
to
hero,
Velen,
right?
Hmm.
Just check those notes
and
come back to me.
then you can
One
then you
piece.
the world opens up from there. You can go
Gotcha.
I
wherever.
shall be waiting.
Gotcha. Okay.
So she's going to teleport away.
Look at this. If I run after her, will I disappear into it as well? Too slow. Oh, that was cool. Okay, bye, Yennefer. Alright. Let's go and get my gear. Alright. Oh, it's daytime.
How might I serve the gentleman?
By returning my things.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for
After you
his
get your
patience.
gear, if you
He
want,
wants
you
his
can
daughter back
save it
safe
off, and
and
if you
sound,
want to
as soon as possible.
Yeah.
play something
mentioned
else
something
or
of the
whatever you want to do.
So long.
Definitely going to fire up Horizon Zero Dawn for a bit.
Yeah.
But let's go
sounds
and,
good.
let's go and get my gear. Oh, I think I have I? Yes, I have.
Yeah, just kind of automatic. Boop.
So where do I find different collectibles, like the letter you mentioned?
It'll be in the inventory.
Hmm. I've got all sorts of swords. Oh, hang on a minute. Crafting, alchemy,
Yeah, it's loading it up.
quest items.
So,
All right.
yeah. So you can re-equip your armor if you want. But if you want to read the letter, that would be under one of the other tabs up
I
there.
think I've got it. Yeah. Oh, there's a reference to the books with Princess Ada and Foltest.
Yep. Old letter.
Hmm.
That is a pretty sweet Easter egg.
Yeah.
Hoping to do business with you again in the future. Alessandra Devielle. Got lots of things that I've collected, which I haven't read.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to equip... What kind of gear have I got? Kedwanian Gambeson. Is that the best gear I've got? Yes.
It's like the only one you have besides
I
the
see.
doublets.
Hunting trousers.
Well, you have your Witcher gear, but I think the Kedmini Gambeson is higher level.
I think, yeah, I must have gotten some better gear at some point
Yeah.
in the few hours that I played. All right, let's go. Scavenger hunt, Viper School gear.
Equip your swords too.
Oh, that is a damn good point. Silver sword.
Oh, you're encumbered here. I can see the.
What's that? Have I got too much? Oh yes, yes.
Yeah, you're overweight, over encumbered there.
Well,
James has been looting too much.
Yeah.
I'll just drop some crap.
He's in a kleptomaniac.
Oh, I am absolutely that kind of person. Maybe everyone does it the same way, but yeah, I
loot everything and then sell off what I can.
absolutely.
There's actually a potion or a decoction you can find later that allows you to carry 20 extra pounds.
Okay.
Oh, good. Sorry, I feel like I'm falling asleep.
I'm going to go to Velen,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to save the game. I like these kind of, I don't know what you call it, loading cards, title cards that remind you of the story.
Yeah.
Especially because you can end up having some time away from these kinds of games, and it's nice to have a reminder of what the hell you were doing.
And they load different ones depending on the area that you're loading into. So they do change. It's kind of cool.
I've still got that griffin's head on my horse.
Yeah. Hangman's tree.
Nice. Well, here we are.
Run, Roach.
Quest updated, the Nilfgaardian connection.
Not so fast, Roach.
Alright, gonna save it there. And let's do something different. Are you asleep yet, Declan?
Nearly. Don't worry about me.
Declan, have you played Horizon Zero Dawn? You don't.
I've played half of it, but I never actually completed it.
Oh, okay.
I never technically owned the game.
Right.
There's a feature on PlayStation, and I know they got rid of it after a while, and some games don't do it because some games are absolute dicks. But you could, how did it work?
Piggyback?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you would log into your friend's PlayStation account.
Exactly. Yeah.
Set it to main, and then you could download their games onto yours. So I used to do that for Horizon Zero Dawn, Spider-Man, and God of War. But certain games like Destiny, they started locking some of the DLC behind silver, so you couldn't piggyback off people's DLC.
Ah.
So it was like the only way around it, because if it was bought in the store, you could piggyback. But if it wasn't, then they could just It's done through microtransactions, and they'll just lock it.
Oh yes, of course. With Horizon, the photo mode has got limited functionality when you're in settlements, but I have the mods.
I like the little giggle.
So we can get a nice picture of our man Erend and Aloy before she does the proving. I may have started a New Game Plus this week in Horizon.
You might have.
Might have. I can neither confirm nor deny if I went back to the first game. So I was looking at the achievement list, and to get all the achievements, you have to do a New Game Plus on ultra hard difficulty.
Yeah, that's not happening with me.
Well, I remember looking at it when I first played the game, thinking, nah, I'm not. But I think it might be fun to try it. So this might be like my casual bit of, and it might take me a year or more. I don't know, but might be fun to try. Whilst doing everything else, of course.
These people all chanting. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big moment. There's Erend. Where's he going? I'll be back in a sec.
I remember Aaron being at the beginning of this game. I thought she met him later. Aaron is so cool. Game's so pretty. I love the color, the lighting, and her hair.
That's the only thing I find kind of like a shame for some people. That like Horizon Zero Dawn 3, for example, won't be day one on that new PlayStation subscription service. So if people do spend it, they're not getting access to it like day one without rebuying it. So kind of limits how many people can get access to these games day one.
Yeah.
Probably the only one who thinks that, but but the only reason why I keep wanting to like get Game Pass at times, like I'm not like a big fan of like subscriptions, but playing games like what's the new one that's coming out? Starfield Day One with a Game Pass subscription. It's kind of like, if I don't like it, then I'm not wasting money on it.
Yeah, it is kind of a good way to find out if you really like something or not, I guess.
And if you do, just buy it on discount.
Yeah.
I'm back.
We were talking about Game Pass and kind of like
yeah.
The one of the perks is you can try games without having to buy them. And
I think I may run in a minute to go to bed. It is 11 o'clock and I am lazy.
No worries. We'll wrap up then after this scene. It has been nice to come back to Horizon Zero Dawn, but I've been playing Forbidden West for so long that I'm finding it weird using a keyboard and mouse. So I have actually worked out that you can plug in a PlayStation 5 controller into the PC and use it. So I was trying that earlier as well, and that actually felt a lot more natural.
you can use a PS5 controller for Horizon Zero Dawn?
Yes, on PC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
You have, because so on PC you get Horizon through Steam, and Steam supports Xbox controllers and PlayStation controllers, but you have to just basically check a couple of boxes in the settings to turn the feature on, and then yeah you can use the controller just like it even supports some of the rumble features, which was interesting.
Oh, very nice.
And yeah, you can. I can use what I'm familiar with now.
That's good. Probably makes it a lot easier.
Absolutely.
No, I saw your tweet on. I left you the little poem about all the buttons.
Oh my god.
I know.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll ever use those combos. I'm going to be honest with you.
I'm the same way. I just, mash the attack button.
Yep, mash light attack, move on. Yeah. Yes, I'd forgotten this guy. I'd forgotten this guy.
Good
from
old Olin.
Yeah. I'll tell you what I noticed, and I guess it's obvious because 4 years has passed from when this game was released and Forbidden West was released, and I don't know whether this is Ashley Birch delivering two different performances, but she is so much younger sounding in this game, and maybe that's obvious just because of the passing of time, or whether she's deliberately performing a younger voice and then an older voice. I don't know, but it's really noticeable how different she sounds.
I just think it's really neat how in Forbidden West how much better the facial animations are.
Oh god, yeah, it's incredible. I remember when I first played this, I thought this looks great, but when you look at what's available now, it does look dated, but it's still good. It's still really good, but they've really surpassed themselves, haven't they, with Forbidden West?
Yeah. So.
Fire and spit, girl. I'm a plain hammered man with nothing to hide. You don't believe me? That's your trouble, not mine.
I don't understand. We have this device in common. You can't wait to start talking to me.
I already have all the friends I need, girl. I don't need the bother.
I'm used to being shunned by the tribe. I thought you'd be different.
It's nothing personal. It really isn't. You should. Try and enjoy yourself tonight. Big day tomorrow.
When I first played Horizon Zero Dawn, maybe it was before a patch or two, but yeah, the facial animations, she didn't have a lot of them. She was very almost stone faced sometimes.
Oh really?
So
okay.
Yeah, so they must have patched things up and made things better.
It's I wonder how different it looks side by side on PC and on PlayStation as well.
Yeah, could be.
I still think it's a stunning looking game.
Oh yeah, absolutely. When you get out in the wilds and the sunsets and gorgeous.
Yep. I'm going to save at this campfire here, and then we'll leave it there because poor Declan needs his beauty sleep.
Yes, he needs his sleep.
I feel so bad that I'm the only one who's falling asleep, right? I have been up since 7 o'clock. Does that count?
So absolutely. Let's close it there. So yeah, we'll wrap up the stream. It's been fun to. It's a shame that we couldn't find that vault in Assassin's Creed 2 in Monteriggioni, but it was fun to do a little bit of The Witcher and have an expert coach guiding me through.
It was fun. Thank you guys.
Anytime. All right, going to end the stream. Have a nice evening, everyone. See you soon.
You too. Take care. Bye bye.
Good night. Bye.
Bye, all.
And that is the stream done.